behavioral expectations.
This is this week's menu. If you're taking breakfast, you go right down the middle line. Panther Place line is the far line. Cafe Central and the a la carte is the middle line, which you also take breakfast in. And the blue and white zone is that far line.
This is the Panther Place line. You wait right over here to get your food, and when the cashier tells you to go, then you go through here. No skipping, and be respectful. So when you get out here with your lunch, you're going to go into this store right here, and then you will go over here, and it's preferred that you use the hand sanitizer, but you don't have to. So you grab your utensils, grab your tray, go through the line, make sure to use please and thank you. It's very important. Grab your milk, then you come over here. Usually there will be someone here, type in your PIN, make sure that you use your manners, and walk away.
This is one of our PM custodians, and we're going to interview you about some of the questions we have. So how can kids help you clean up the school throughout the day?
Probably the best way would be just being considerate of others and the school property.
How can kids clean up the cafeteria?
Just when they're done eating, if they have any wrappers or anything on the way out, take it to the trash cans.
Alright, and how can they clean up the bathroom?
Oh, if the paper towel from washing their hands makes it into the trash barrel, that's a big help right there.
Alright, thank you. Hey RMS, I'm here with Mr. Krieger. What are your opinions on 6th grade lunch?
Well, I think over the last few weeks or a week before Christmas, things have definitely gotten a lot better. The one thing that probably can still improve a little bit is people just getting up and moving around freely. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but there are reasons behind that. Safety being number one, so that we know where people are, and if we ever had a lock and hold situation, we need to know how many kids that we've let out to the bathroom and things like that. So it might not always seem like there's a reason behind stuff, but pretty much all the rules and regulations we have set forth in this building, there's a reason behind, and the adults have your best interests in mind.
Do you have anything else to add?
Nope, I'd say keep it up, try to keep the noise level down, and we should be good.
How can we improve 7th grade lunch?
Well, from the 7th grade standpoint, I would say lunch is going pretty well, but if I had to prioritize a list, I would say number one is raise your hand before you get up. That's really important. You don't leave the cafeteria without permission. And the second part, I guess, would be just cleaning up after yourselves, right? So that would be my second thing. We're pretty good, but cleaning up after yourselves is always important.
Well, on Thursday, we're having an all-school assembly called the Winter Celebration.
The second annual Winter Celebration.
It's the sequel. Like, usually the sequel's not as good as the first movie.
This one's gonna be better, baby.
Yep. So, a lot of fun stuff going on. We have a lot of activities planned. You're going to get to see the dance team do a performance. You're going to get to see this Hippos game that may work, may not. It's going to be a lot of fun watching it.
Hungry human hippos. We don't know what to expect.
You're going to see a little bit of basketball. You're going to see some tug of war. All your favorites.
You're gonna see Mr. Frank in a tight Christmas sweater, so that's always a plus.
It's the only shirts I buy. You're gonna see Mr. Dilcher wearing a crazy looking suit. What else do you guys want to know?
What else do you want to know?
What are the expectations?
The expectations, everyone's welcome in this assembly. We like to have it because it's a cool experience for everyone. Just be respectful to us, be respectful to people that are competing in the events.
Yeah, please feel free to cheer on. Kind of your classmates cheer on your grade. This year we're definitely having kind of grades compete a little bit against each other. So, hey, 8th graders cheer on fellow 8th graders, 7th graders cheer on fellow 7th graders, and 6th graders cheer on your fellow 6th graders. Like, it's gonna be a lot of fun on Thursday.